Hello anons, this is with my boyfriend. My problem is that I suffer from very low self-esteem and extreme body dysphoria. I think my facial structure is way too masculine and I tend to avoid smiling since I don't like how my teeth look. This has turned me into being very jealous and possessive in my relationship, and I sometimes fear that my boyfriend will abandon me for a prettier girl. I feel my face is asymmetrical, especially in the eye area. Should I go for surgery? My insecurities have made me very depressed lately and I'm thinking of therapy and antidepressants. Looking forward for your advice. Lol at wayy, women insensitive asshole, so coming from me your 6.5 minimum up to 7.5 if you really did yourself up. Either way would face bleep. If you're sweet and not promiscuous, don't see any reason not to value your company. Would enjoy having you around. Your bangs are ugly, the rest looks fine. Looks wise, you could find a better looking boyfriend if you wanted to. Maybe his personality compensates. You're pretty, I'd say 7/10. Nice lips, pretty eyes, nice nose, and care for Betty Page hair, but whatever hipsters gonna hips, your face is not that masculine. I would do stuff with ya in a heartbeat. You're a dime. All your griping about have a masculine face is bullshit. Also, everybody's face is asymmetrical. The one side of my mouth droops a bit, but I don't give a shit because I see that in everybody if I look hard enough. You look great. IKTF, I feel very unattractive too, even though people tell me I look beautiful. I feel insecure in my relationship and feel like most women look better than me. As a stranger on the internet, I'm letting you know I think you look good looking. You are hot and I would rail you out or be your butt and tell you how cool you are, etc. and so forth. I'm a dude and I feel the same way about myself. Even now, after improving how I look and women now come up to me to compliment me on my clothes and stuff, I still feel ugly. The thing is, no one's face is symmetric. Everyone's got flaws, but we zero in ours and obsess over them. Do me a favor and Google a famous woman, look at only amateur photos of them. Like say Lady Gaga, look at unprofessional images of her. Stuff fans have taken. She gets a lot of bloating her face. Most of her pictures don't match, especially in the jaw, but me and you don't think about that. We see some random image and think, oh, this famous person is pretty, whatever. And that's the thing, no one really looks at anyone. No one obsesses over the flaws in other people's faces. They meet a new person, they do a quick judgment on their face in like 0.3 seconds, then move on. You look great, wonderful even. You're spending too much time thinking about small flaws. Everyone has small flaws in their face. You're good, you look great. Grow your bangs. I know that looks bad, but your face is modeled tier. You're like an 8 and he's a 2. How bleeping damaged are you to think this insult is the best you can do? Oh bleep off, you are beautiful, this has to be bait. Oh bleep off, you are beautiful, this has to be bait. You're beautiful, but when someone as beautiful as you posts something like this, it's time for therapy. I'm not joking, other people telling you that you look good feels nice, but you will feel the same in a matter of time. You are fine, trust me. Only you can see the imperfections on your face because you are the most familiar with it. And have you tried a different hairstyle? I personally find bangs ugly. I think you'd look better if you grow them. And by the way, compared to your boyfriend, you are easily 10 out of 10 and he is 5/10. You're a 6/10, but being on 4chan as a woman means something is wrong with you, so drops you down to a 4/10. Not GF, wife material. Normal looking, above average even. Do you think I should go for the glasses look? I believe they hide my facial asymmetry. No, you have nice eyes. Don't cover them. Besides, they would make you look like a feminist. Wide frames and a ponytail or whatever makes the top of your head look bigger work great if you want your jaw to look narrower. Fix whatever you think is wrong with your teeth. Being insecure about your smile is one sure way to bleep up everything. Self-esteem, my 2 cents anyway. I used to have bangs since like forever. It's kinda hard to change it. Also, my old hair color was blonde and more wavy. You think I should go back to that? Much better now. Black goes better with blue eyes. And flattened hair. Different and I like black more. Also, I'm a girl and you're really pretty and not masculine in the least. I think I look masculine, but I have actual reasons. Small lips, budget, sharp nose. Your features are very soft. Lol at wayy, women insensitive asshole, so coming from me your 6.5 minimum up to 7.5 if you really did yourself up. Either way would face bleep. If you're sweet and not promiscuous, don't see any reason not to value your company. Would enjoy having you around. You're too pale for blonde. Black hair contrasts well. You don't have to get rid of them. Whatever that adds volume to the top of your face should do the trick. Once again, I strongly suggest therapy. As you can tell from these posts, everyone has their own preferences. That's why you have to make the choice, and my thought on it don't matter. Therapy should help you get there. I don't mean to come off as rude. I know this is an advice board. It's just that what you wrote in the op kinda makes me worry too much. In case I'm being paranoid, I will say I do think you look even better in this photo. But it could just be that the camera is closer and your face is at an angle. And it's just my personal preference anyway. It's honestly hard to tell if one look suits you better than the other because they're just too different. I think what's going on here is that you found a photo where you look not as good as usual at first one, and now it got you overthinking everything. You can go see an ophthalmologist if the thing about your eyes bothers you. I think I have the same problem, but I don't pay much attention to it. Don't ruin your relationship over such small things, and not good luck. Great art hoe glasses. I mean that in a good way. They're very attractive. Ditch the lip piercing though. You look fine, but also you're asking for advice from ADV, so you probably already know that. Not bad looking. I definitely don't see any masculinity in the facial structure. No need for random fixes like glasses or jaw surgery either. You're not my type personally, but I know a good number of guys who are into girls who look like you. Seems like your BF is one of them. Your looks aren't going to put your relationship in peril. If anything on this front is an issue, it's more likely to be your insecurities, because there's a lot of ways for them to subtly sabotage things. If you really feel like this is a problem, I'd go see a psych about it. The bleep is this real? Even your pussy BF, no offense, is probably better looking than the average chud retard that posts here. You look fine, don't ask these morons for shit. You are both ugly, so calm down thought. You're hot. Personally not a fan of the flat cut fringe and the piercing about the lip, but that's personal preference. If that's your BF in the op-des, I think you can do better. That's purely on looks though, maybe he's a swell dude. Attention whore, the cancer of the Western society, bleep in KYSUWORHTLESS whore. Quote, 2,177,865. By now it's obvious to me you're looking to random strangers on the internet for validation, but I'm gonna overlook that and just say you look fine. Like seriously, you have no reason to believe you're ugly. I'd kill to have a GF that looks like you. You're cute. I think your insecurity might be rooted in an eating disorder, as your masculine, less rounded features in your face are a symptom of undereating. You need to eat 1,200 a day. You're cute. I think your insecurity might be rooted in an eating disorder, as your masculine, less rounded features in your face are a symptom of undereating. You need to eat 1,200 a day. How the bleep did this insult get a GF?